Hi everyone, so final video review for this week is for Always by Kris Bryant. If you'd like to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there's a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Always by Kris Bryant was just lovely, so lovely. Perry is heading out on the search for a woman that her great grandmother, who has just died, tasked her with finding. So she travels to Italy. She's only got a picture in her locket to guide her, and she meets Camilla. So Camilla offers to help, but isn't much use in assisting Perry. She's suspicious as to why Perry is so desperate to find this woman who just happens to be Camilla's great grandmother. So Perry finds a way to meet her anyway, and they are both surprised by everything that they discover. So, as I say, it was just such a lovely story, and it contained a story within a story, which was just one of mystery and so much wonder and really sort of true love. And it was a real gem of a story. You know, when you read one, you pick it up, you start reading, and you just realise that you've found a really nice story here, and you're going to really love it. And I was really excited to really read and get involved in the story, and I couldn't wait. But at first I wasn't quite sure what Perry was going to discover, which that intrigue then helped sort of me to really want to know what was going on, and I wasn't sure how big a part Camilla was going to play in all of this. So yeah, it was that intrigue and that wanting to know how it all was going to fix and go together. But at first, Camilla and Perry's relationship was really fun, and they didn't know what either one wanted. So Perry had very little choice but to trust Camilla. She was in this place she doesn't know anyone, she doesn't really know her way around, she's looking for someone, so she needs to talk to people, she needs help and insight. So she had really no choice but to trust this person who clearly seemed to know something about this woman that she was looking for. So I really enjoyed the parts where Camilla was sort of making Perry run around pointlessly, but obviously Perry wasn't enjoying it quite as much, but it made the story really fun. And when they finally realised who one another was and how it affected Camilla's great grandmother, it was sort of a wonderful but heartbreaking story that was revealed and sealed sort of this bond between Perry and Camilla that neither of them had actually expected to find. So when they finally started to get to know one another better, it was quite obvious that they were fated to meet, and this connection they shared was very special. But they were playful with one another, the flirting, and they're just trying to embrace their feelings, even if Perry wasn't going to be like staying in Italy. So Perry was a little bit more serious than Camilla, and that's what made them work so perfectly, because they were two very different characters trying to like fit in this one place. So I really loved that, and they really did work well together. They were properly suited for one another, and it's just such a simple and sweet story that I really highly recommend, because every moment of it was super enjoyable, and it was filled with like all these really beautiful moments, and even those that were tinged with that hint of sadness. They were just one of those stories that every moment was beautiful, even those ones tinged with the sadness, and it will absolutely capture your heart, and there's no doubt about it. It will wheedle its way in there, and then you'll be really emotionally invested in Perry, Camilla, and everything they are discovering. So I really enjoyed it, and I hope you will too. I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of Always by Kris Bryant, which I really hope you will. If you've read Always, I would love to hear your thoughts, so please comment below. Please let us know what you thought of the book, and if you haven't read it yet but you're interested in reading it, planning to read it because it's on your to be read list, or really intrigued by it and thinking I'm going to go and check that book out now, again, it would be great to hear from you. So please comment below, please let us know what you thought of the book, and if you do read it, I really hope you enjoy it. Bye.